Hello, hello everyone. Hi everyone. Hello, hello. Hi everyone. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stephen Chimoba. Hello everyone. My name is Stephen Chimoba and I'm the lead at Code 14. I sincerely welcome each and every one of you on today's training by the special grace of God. I will be your I will be your instructor for today's training. I'll be your instructor for today's training. I welcome each and every one of you to this Google online training. And this training is organized by Google and is brought to you by Code 14. And Code 14 is a research lab. Code 14 is a research lab that is focused on empowering educational system to teach computer language from as early as elementary 3. The purpose of the training is to train teachers so they can go back and teach the pupils on how to be safe on the internet. And the training is targeted at the pupils from the age of 7 to 14 years. The pupils from the age of 7 to 14 years, that is the people that this training is targeted to. And first thing first, I will try my possible best to make sure we all have fun. We have a lot of fun today. And we need everyone to hear us. So throughout this presentation, if things get noisy or you can't hear, please do raise your hands up or indicate by commenting on the comment box. So our title for today's training is titled Be Safer Online. Be Safer Online. That is the title for today's training. And like I said before, the intended age group for this training is depth at 7 to 14 years. 7 to 14 years for this. And for that reason, we recommended going quick fire. We recommended going quick fire through the activities to keep the presentation at an engaging pace. And we don't want to scare the children away. No, not at all. We don't want to scare the children away from the internet. So we recommend avoiding the word evil where possible. Like seriously, we don't want to scare the children away. That's why we recommend avoiding the word evil where possible. So let's get down. Let's talk. Like we all know, the internet is a powerful tool. The internet is a powerful tool. We can do so many things online. So to start off the day, we are going to have some fun and find out how you like to use the internet. Remember I said earlier that we are meant to teach the teachers. This training is for the teachers, so they could be able to go back to their various schools to teach the pupils. So the teachers are meant to ask the students questions, like they should raise up their hands if they have ever used the internet. If they have ever used the internet, the teachers are meant to ask the students to raise up their hand if they have used the internet, and they should keep raising up their hands if they have used the internet once a month, once a week, or once a day. These are what the teachers are meant to ask the pupils. And also, the teachers are meant to ask the pupils some series of questions. Do you use the internet to chat with friends? The second, do you use the internet to do your homework? And thirdly, do you use the internet to share photos of yourself and family? And you use the internet to share funny photos and videos? The teachers are meant to ask these questions to the students. And this brought us to this chapter. Like I said, and the powerful tools. And likewise, we have concept of dangers on the internet. As we use the internet, the teacher meant to introduce this concept of dangers to students. These are dangers that you can encounter on the left of dangers we regarded as the bad guys. As you can see close, guys include the on the internet, as we encounter on it. But with great power comes great responsibilities. And in the world of the internet, there are some dangers out there. In the world of the internet, there are some dangers. If you want to continue our awesome adventure through world of the internet, that means we must learn how to be safe. You must learn how to stay safe on the internet. And that is the main reason we brought this training to the teachers, so they can be able to teach the pupils, the students, on how to be safe on the internet. We must learn how to be safe on the internet. That is true. We need to be safe on the internet. The same way we try every possibility to be safe physically, the same way is applicable to the internet. And that brought us to what we called how to become an internet hero. How to be an internet hero. And these five principles hero. And for one to qualify as a true hero of the internet, he or she must undergo these five principles on the internet. He or she must undergo these five principles on the internet and share with care. You must be sharp and share with care. The second you must be strong. Don't fall for fake. It's on your screen there. And don't fall. It says be alert to be at a lot. The fourth principle states, be kind. Be kind. It's cool to be kind. Yes, it's cool to be kind. And finally, be brave. When in doubt, talk it out. Talk it out with a trusted adult. So these five principles, is what we regarded as five pillars to become an internet hero. When you undergo these five pillars, trust me, you will be you will be an internet hero. Not only an internet hero, these bad guys, you'll be an overcomer of these bad guys that are dangers on the internet. The first principle on how to become an internet hero. The first principle on becoming an internet hero states here, be sharp, share with care. Yeah, the teachers are meant to tell the students how important it is to share with care. They are meant to share with care, especially sharing positive informations. Let's go on. Okay, and the teachers are meant to discuss this with the students because, like we said earlier, sharing. We discussed earlier that internet is a powerful tool, and here sharing. If you look at this picture, we see that one can share an information with just a single click. With just a single click, one can share an information. And the teachers are meant to let the students know that the internet connects us all and allows us to share in ways we have never shared before. Yes, the internet allows us to share in a way we have never shared before. And we can reach out to our friends which are nearby or far away from us with just a click. As you can see on the picture, with just a click, we can reach out to our friends, families, relatives which are far away from us and those which are near. And looking at this picture, the teachers are meant to ask the students if they have seen this picture before. If they have seen this picture before, they should raise their hands up if they have seen the picture before. And the teachers are meant to give the students some time to raise up their hand. This picture is a picture of a man called Salt Bay. Salt Bay. And Salt Bay is just a video of a man preparing a barbecue piece of meat. What happened to this picture? Let's see. Now, the video of Salt Bay has over 6 million views as of 3rd June 2019. As of 3rd June 2019, this picture of Salt Bay go viral and has over 6 million views and has been made all over the web. If you look at these pictures there, some has used the picture of Salt Bay as a mock-up on their t-shirts, some on their cup. So have you seen how sharing goes viral on the internet? Let's take another example. This is another example, and this is a Makenje's comedy. This is an electricity Makenje comedy on the YouTube. And on the YouTube, this video has 10 million views on the YouTube. Can you imagine? 10 million views on the YouTube, a single video. So the teachers are meant to explain to the students how sharing can go viral. So they should advise the students to share with care. Can you imagine what if this video or this picture is embarrassing? You have seen how far it has gone on the web. 10 million views. We see the picture or the video that is embarrassing. or damaging to your reputation. So it's very important to remember that anything you share has the potential to be forwarded. And this brought us to the first bad guy, oversharer. Like we said earlier, anything we shared on the internet has the potential to go viral on the web. We have the oversharer. The oversharer, one of the bad guys that causes dangers on the internet. You never know who of your will be. He or she might be the oversharer we are talking about. He or she might be the about me. And I'm sure that at some point you have either seen or heard about a picture or post got out of hand because of screenshots and oversharing. Once you have shared information, it might be able to go anywhere all over the web. That is true. Sorry. That is true. Once you share something, anything, whatever you shared on the internet, believe me, it might be able to go anywhere all over the web. So, what kind of information do you share on the web? What kind of information can someone share on the web? We need to be mindful of what information we share on the internet. We really need to be mindful of the kind of information we share on the internet. So the teachers are meant to tell the students how important it is for them to be mindful of what they share on the internet. On the internet, as you can see here, we have the oversharer. This is the oversharer, and his possible dangers is that he shares too much information online about you and your friends. You see, because you never know the kind of information you post online. So the teachers are meant to advise the students how important it is to share positive information online. Let's get that. Okay. Let's take a look at these two friends. The teachers are meant to ask the students what happened here at this picture and why might Chibo be in trouble now. As you can see, these are two friends. And the first one said, I hate my teacher. And the second one said, me too. Without knowing they are friends with the teacher on the social media, and the teacher caught them on what they are saying about him, as you can see on this picture. So the internet is full of many stories of people who share more information than they should have and got caught out by their boss, friends, or even teachers. So it's very important that you are mindful of the kind of information we share online. So the teachers are advised to let the students know how to share with care and the kind of information they share online. And this brings us to another chapter. Check your settings. It is very important to know who we share our particular information with. It's very, very important to know who we share our particular information with. Just like in the real world, just like in the real world, you share different things with different people. For example, while you may invite friends and family into your home, that does not mean that you allow them to go into your room and poke around at all your personal stuff. No. That you invited them to your home doesn't mean they should go inside your room and start searching everywhere. The web is the same way, like that. You want to be sure that friends, family, and strangers only see the stuff you want them to see. So it's good for this taking our settings. And it's also a good idea to have a look at your share settings. It is a good idea to have a look at your share settings and talk with a trusted adult about what information you want to give the world access to. Yes, trust with a share. Talk with a trusted adult. The teachers are meant to advise the students to talk with a trusted adult. The kind of information they they give the world access to share. Okay, let's look at this video. This is a video. The teachers are meant to play this video for the students to see. We are still talking about sharing positively. And because of our time, I'm not going to play this video now. But the teachers are meant to play the video to the students to see how sharing is and how sharing positively could be. And sharing can also be an incredible force of good if done the right way. Yes, it can be an incredible force of good if you do it the right way without misusing it. We are going to watch this video, but like I said earlier, because of our time, students, we are still talking about sharing, how to share with care. And this table here illustrates, this is a table that is used to illustrate and how to share those things that is not okay to share with anyone without permission. Those things that is not okay to share with anyone without permission. That means there are some things that we can share with people by giving them permission to have access to it. And also the second one here states things that is okay to share with family and friends. Sorry, so sorry for so sorry for this. The electricity has gone down, but I believe in no time it will come up soon. So let's continue. So we are talking about things that is okay to share with family and friends, and things that is okay to share with everyone. So because of our time, we are not going to be explaining them one after the other as it is in the table. But I'll just pick one in each session here. And the first one, things that is not okay to share with anyone without permission. For example, your email password. Your email password. The teachers are meant to explain to the students the things that is not okay to share with anyone without permission. Like the email password, we have the news articles, your home address and phone number. You can't share your email password to anyone without permission. And the thing is that it's okay to share with family and friends, like your holiday dates. It's okay to share your holiday dates with family and friends. Also your school location. And lastly, things that is okay to share with everyone. There are some things that is very okay to share with everyone, like your invitation to your party, be celebrating a birthday party. It is okay to share it with everyone because you want people to come and attend to your birthday party. So the teachers are meant to illustrate this table to the students when they get back to their school. Let's get done. Okay, let's pray. So at this junction, I want to congratulate us. I want to congratulate us. I believe we have gone far and we are making progress. So this particular slide is a game. This particular slide is a game and it's dedicated to let us have fun. It's dedicated to let us have fun in the training. So this is called let's play. Let's play. And this let's play is a true or false statement. It's just it just it's just like to test how we are doing in the training. If you guys are following me, so I'm going to throw some questions and I'm expecting you guys to comment in the comment box. Let's play. So the teachers are going to play this game for the students when they get back to their school. Like I said before, it's a true or false statement. The students are meant to raise up their hand if the answer is true, keep down their hand if the answer is false. And the first question we have here on this let's play is once it is on the internet, it stays there forever. True or false? Once the information we passed on, once the information we passed on the internet, it stays there forever. True or false? I'll be expecting your answers on the comment box. Okay, let's see the answer. The answer is true. The answer is true. What you share may be associated with you. What you share may be associated with you for a long time. So try to maximize the positive of what we share on the internet. The teachers are meant to let the students know it is very important to share positive things, positive information on the internet. Let's move down to another question. 1.37 billion people use the internet. True or false? 1.7 billion people use the internet. True or false? Let's see the answer. The answer is true. The answer is true. All of these people potentially have access to the things you share online. Can you see? Once you share things online and it gets to the internet, 1.37 billion people have access to it. So that is why it is very, very much important that we share positive information online. Okay, let's get down to the next question. People like becoming a meme and going viral. True or false? People like becoming a meme and going viral. True or false? The answer is the answer is mostly false. Yes, the answer is mostly false because most people report feeling very upset or scared have not been able to control their own image. So the answer is mostly false. Okay, we still have a question here, and it says sharing online can reveal our location. True or false? Sharing online can reveal our location. True or false? Let's see the answer. The answer is true. The answer is true. What is your parents? Do you think they will see it? Reaction can travel through the web, and many people who you not intended to share with can end up with the information you put online. Yes, many people who you never intended to share your information with might end up seeing your information online. So that's why it's very, very advisable to see the kind of information you post online. It's very, very advisable to see and know the kind of information you post online because people whom you didn't know will view your status, your view your post, will view what you shared online, might easily go online and saw them. And at this junction, I want to congratulate you all. You have passed the first test, which is the first principle of becoming an internet hero. And like we said earlier, the first principle of becoming an internet hero is to share, is to be sharp, share with care. And this brings us to another principle, to the second principle of becoming an internet hero. The second principle of becoming an internet hero is be strong. Remember, we said the first one is share with care. So we share with care and also keep our secrets safe. So this brings us to the second bad guys. The second bad guy is the hacker. Hacker. What are the possible dangers of the hacker? They might have access to your account and your personal information. The hacker might have access to your account or your personal information. Why? Because there is a hacker going about and he can easily get a hold of your personal information by guessing your weak password. Yes, by guessing your weak password, the hacker can easily get in touch to your account and your personal information because the hackers doesn't stay one place. They go about looking for accounts to hack. So this brings us to password. So the teachers are meant to ask the students if they can crack this code. If they can crack this code, well, unfortunately, make it too easy for hackers to gain access to their device. And these are some popular ones. But the teachers are really meant to ask the students if they can guess this password, and they should really have a trial on it. Here is the full answer of the first one, and this is the second one, and this is the third one. Imagine a student or ordinary person can guess a password like this. What about the hacker? And that brings us to what we call a strong password. And the teachers are meant to ask the students, what do they think a strong password is all about? We behind a strong password, what do they think a strong password is all about? What do you think a strong password is? I will say that a password is 8 characters. A strong password is mix of numbers and letters. Mix of numbers and letters can give you a strong password. A strong password can be a special character. Okay, now let's make it memorable. Yes, Grace. Now you see, you know what password to use and what password not to use. But what to use is a password if you forget it all the time. And this is a question the teachers are meant to ask students. If they create a password and they forget it all the time, of what use is the password? We all know that you can't write a password down. Yes, you can't write a password down, or someone might find it. So we have to develop a way to remember the password that we have created for ourselves. So let's find out we can remember those passwords. Looking at this code, can you crack this code? Can you crack this code? One way to create a strong password is to swap out the letters with special characters or numbers that look like the letters in some way. Like with a friend name or with a friend who you connect the letter with its special character or number. So how can we create a strong password? The teachers are legally meant to ask the student to come out to bring out a, a paper and a pen. They should bring out a paper and pen. So let's Bible and so the teachers are meant to ask the students to bring pen and a paper so that we can complete these tasks. And also they should listen very you cannot forget or and write it down. Yes, a fun phrase that we can remember and write it down. It could be your family's favorite film, a children's book, when and from what high school one of your friends may graduate from. With something like these things, we can use it to create a password that we can remember. In, in this case, I have used my little brother Ethan was born in December to create a password. But you should come up with something else. You should come up with the teachers are meant to ask the student to come up with something to create was let's discuss the level for creating strong and memorable password. The teachers are meant to give you use the first letter from some or all the words in the phrase they are putting down. They should either use the first letter in each of the phrase they are putting down. For example, if you look at my own, remember earlier that I used my little brother Ethan was born in December. But if you look at it now, you see how I've been able to come up with something new. I've been able to create my own password using my the phrase that I put down. If you look at it here, you see the first letter M. The first letter M stands for mine. The first letter M stands for mine, and L stands for little. B stands for brother. You can see H and there. You can see W, which stands for was. B, born. I in December. You can see how I was able to create my own password. So the teachers are meant to discuss this with the students on how they can be able to create their own strong password and also a password that is a password they can remember because it's of no use if you create a password today, tomorrow you forget it. So let's get that. And now, creating a strong, you can see there now. This time around, I changed some of the letters into numbers and some into symbols. I changed some of the letters into numbers and some of them into symbol. So you cannot see how my new password now looks like. You can see my little brother, E. This letter is supposed to start with E. I now changed the E to 3. As you can see it there, I changed the E to 3. And if you look at December, you see where I use numbers 8 and 3 to represent E, to represent B, sorry, to represent B and 3, B and E, sorry. You've seen my new password now. So now, using this kind of password, you can see that it's going to be hard, it's going to be difficult for any hacker to hack into my account or my person with a strong password. So let's get down. If you look closely now, you see make some letters uppercase and some lowercase. Make some letters uppercase and some lowercase. Remember, we are still talking about creating a strong and memorable password by following these instructions. Remember, we said on how to create a strong password. We said earlier, a strong password is a 8 to 12 digits, an uppercase or character, a number or a symbol character. Remember, we said that earlier, and we have covered some of them, and we are now at using uppercase and lowercase to create a strong password. If you look closely, you see how I used my own uppercase and lowercase to create the password that I got from my phrase. Remember, I said my little brother Ethan was born in December, and now I'm trying to use an uppercase and lowercase. If you look closely, you see my little brother L, and I change the L to uppercase, and B to uppercase. And that three, remember, I said this three represents E for eight to December. See, so you are using someone a strong word. In order to know if this works, you have to take out of paper. Sometimes on the piece of paper they are using, don't. Remember, the first game we played was true or false statements. And now we are going to do another game. We're going to play another game, a do or don't game. So the teachers are meant to ask this to play this game together with the students. And it's the first one here says use a unique password for each of your important accounts. Like I said earlier, remember I said earlier, the teachers are meant to comment on the comment box down there. If they know the answer, they should comment on the comment box down there so that I can be able to see them. And it says use a unique password for each of your important accounts. Do or don't. Can we use a unique password for our important accounts? Do or don't? Let's see the answer. For each of our important accounts. sometimes if you want to log in, you see the stick my password when you are we meant to do or don't? If you don't log out of the computer, what use is the password? If you don't log out of the computer, someone might still come and use the computer to do one or two things, and you might eventually see your password when the person logs into the public computer. The only time you can tick remember my password when using a public computer is when using sorry, the only time we are meant to tick remember my password when using a computer is when you are using your own private computer. That is the only time we are meant to tick remember my password. That is the only time we are meant to tick remember my password. So it's not advisable at all to tick remember my password when using a public computer. So now let's get down to next thing, next slide. Okay, this this brings us to the end of the second principle on becoming an internet hero. Remember I said earlier, becoming an internet hero, one must undergo these five principles. And we have finished the first one, be sharp. And now we are just getting to the end of the second one, which says be strong. And now let's look at the third one, the third principle. Sorry, the third principle, or the third pillars of becoming an internet hero. And that says be alert. Be alert. Don't fall for fake. Be alert. Don't fall for fake. Everyone knows that you never take candy from a stranger, right? Yes, you never take candy from a stranger. And the same thing is applicable online. The same thing is applicable on the internet. So it is important to be able to know the difference between what is real and what is fake on the internet. And this brings us to bad guy, the fisher. Sometimes we might try to impersonate someone or something you know. That is called phishing. And the possible dangers of a fisher is that it can gain access to your personal information by tricking you. And also it can harm your device with malware. So it is a good reminder to be on the lookout and stay clear from anything that seems fishy. So the teachers are meant to discuss the possible sign of phishing attack. As you can see on the screen here, and teachers should ask students because my friends are, if you look at the screen here, you see it says, oh my God, click $1 and see everyone who is doing it is possible. We all know that it's not possible. So it's just discuss this with that information. And if you look at the website, do you have a website, you find out that these kind of websites, this kind of, so when you start the web address information, you look closely on this website at your screen, you find that the website it's very, very wrong. They will easily log in there. Can hack or scam. That is very also or is the person saying you private because I know that they are from the fisher. Anytime you see the URL that does not match with the title, just know that it is from the fisher or the scammers. And anytime you see a website that doesn't start with HTTPS preceded by a green, know that the site is fake. And this brought us to another let's play. And this is another game. Let's play real or fake. But now I want to ask the student, do you think you can avoid a fisher? The teachers are meant to ask this question to the students. Do they think they can avoid a fisher? So now let's play another game. And here, important, this first one is here states important membership information. Membership at cinemas.com. Yachione, a big thank you for your membership with us because you have been such an amazing member. We would like to upgrade you to premium at no extra cost. So the teachers are meant to ask the students, is this a real message or a fake one? Sorry for that. Is this a real one or a fake? And I'm sure the answer to this is real. The answer to this is real because the email matched the supposed sender. If you look closely at the email, you see that the email matched with the supposed sender. And also, there is no suspicious link. There is no suspicious link. And it's not forcing you to give up any confidential information, like sending your password to them or your username. So this is a real website, a real mail account, a real mail message. Let's look closely to this one. Is this website real or fake? Is this website real or fake? Looking at this website, I can say that the website is real. Yes, the website is real because the domain name or the URL matches the content. If you look closely to the screen, you see that the content of this domain name is donuts, and the domain name is donuts. And if you look, you see donuts on the screen. So you will see very well that this is a real website. And there is a security tag, security padlock that preceded the URL. Have you seen it there? So this is a real website. Okay, let's go on. And this one here, is this a real message or a fake message? Congratulations, you won an iPhone. Just like that. So the answer here is fake. The answer is fake. It looks like it's a pop-up, which is usually suspicious. Someone sent you a message, you want an iPhone, just like that, without doing anything. You just want an iPhone. Oh my goodness, this is so fake. You can't just wake up one morning and win an iPhone just like that. So this is a fake message. Is this fake or real? Hello, my friend. I have won the lottery. I want to share my good luck with you. I'll give you $1,000. But first, please send me your bank details, full name and password so I can give the money to you. Just look at this message. What would you say that this message is? Is it a fake message or a real one? Remember we said earlier, this message looks so suspicious, so it is fake. The offer is too good to be true, yes, but asking you for confidential information or give away your money. Asking you for your confidential information, your username and bank details. That is what makes it so fake. Let's go on. Okay. Hey, you seem like a fun person to hang out with. Let's have some fun together. Can you add me to your friends list? Really? What would you say this message is? Is it a real one or fake? Probably this message is a fake. Yes, probably it's fake. This message is fake. No profile picture. Nothing. No profile picture. You can't know the enemy that is chatting you up and requesting access to your personal information through your account. Can you imagine? So it's a fake account. Although it's not always easy to tell if someone is 100% real or fake, but we advise you ask a parent or a trusted adult before accepting requests like this one. Someone will send you a friend request without a picture on it. So how then will you now know the person that sent you the message? So let's just be mindful of the kind of persons we accept our that we accept their friend request. So let's go on. Your Facebook account has violated our policies. To avoid account suspension, visit this link and reconfirm it. Facebook security team. So now, seeing this message, what would you say that this message is? Is it a fake message or a real one? To me, I would say that this message is fake. This message is fake. Firstly, business that hold your important information like Facebook won't send you a text message to warn you about violations. Why would they do something like that? And the link, looking at the link here, it looks so suspicious. The link here looks so suspicious because Facebook can just start using Facebook can send their customers this message. No, It's not my it's not fake. Fake and I want to congratulate again for coming to the CFO. Congratulations. But we are not trying to see how you want to go about. So let's stand down to the what is five principles. Five principles. So I've come to so now let's now talk about the fourth principle. And fourth principle says kind because it is cool to be kind. Yes, it's good to be treated. It's meant to ask these questions to the students. They should ask the students what it means of this phrase that says treat others the way you want to be treated. This also meant of being the same to you. Sorry for the power failure. I believe by the next few seconds it will be up. It will be up again. So as I was saying, be kind online. It is good to be kind online. Judging with this saying that we should treat people the same way we want them to be treated. The same thing is applied online. It's also applied online. And this brought us to the troublemaker, the final bad guys that causes dangers online. I think the night is up. The final bad guy that causes dangers online. And it's possible dangers, it hurts our feeling. Unfortunately, there are troublemakers out there hurting feelings and being cruel to others online. Yes, there are a lot of them online. And the worst thing about the troublemaker is that bad vibes can spread fast. By being cruel to others online, you can turn them in the troublemakers too. That's why it is so important to use our internet power to stop troublemaking in its tracks. Yes, we need to use our internet power to stop troublemaking. So the teachers are meant to ask the student to raise up their hands if they are seeing someone being nasty online. If they are seeing someone being nasty online, the teachers should let the students raise up their hand and also give students time to raise their hands. It's very important. Give students a little time to raise up their hand. But the best part about kindness, about being kindness online, is that it makes everyone feel good. Yes, it really makes everyone feel good. When you show kindness online, it makes everyone feel so good. Even the person who gives the kindness. And to demonstrate this, I'm going to ask you to look at the person on your right and say something nice about them. Say something nice to the person that is beside you. Say something nice about them. So now let's go to ways of spreading kindness online. There are ways we can spread kindness online. There are ways we can spread kindness online. As it feels good to be kind, doesn't it? Yes, it feels good to be kind. And there are a lot of opportunity to be kind online. There are lots of opportunity to be kind online. Okay, what can you do? These are questions the teachers are meant to ask the students. The teachers are meant to ask the students what they can do, what they can do online if someone finds your friend's phone and sent a really mean message about another student to a bunch of people. or her soccer team? What can you do? So the teachers are meant to ask the students what they can do. If they find themselves on a situation like this, what are they meant to do? And we have another one here. What can you do if someone is posting seriously mean comments about one of the students in the class on your class blog? What are the students expected to do if they find themselves in this kind of thing? What can you do? Is there, if there is an online game that a bunch of your friends play a lot, and this one time, one player starts saying really nasty stuff about one of your friends who is playing, and they just won't stop talking about that to your friends. What can you do? So here, the teachers are meant to ask the students what they can do if they find themselves on this situation like this. What can they do? Remember, we are still talking about be kind online, ways on how to be kind online. And now let's discuss ways to spread kindness online. Ways to spread kindness online. You can help stop the spread of harmful or untrue messages by not passing them on to others. Don't pass on gossip. Gossip, when you know that this is not true, you go ahead and pass it to hurt people's feelings. It's not good. You are not showing kindness at all. So that's why it is very advisable to stop the spread of harmful or untrue messages by not passing them. And the second one says block mean or inappropriate behavior. The second ways of spreading kindness online is block mean or inappropriate behavior. And the third way you can spread kindness online is by supporting others. Make an effort to support to those being bullied. Those being bullied online, try as much as possible to support them. Be an upstander. Be an upstander and encourage others to speak up. When you see someone being mean to another person online, making them feel embarrassed or left out, making fun of them, disrespecting them, or hurting their feelings, it is very advisable you really have a choice here. Yes, the first thing you need to do, you can choose to be an upstander instead of a bystander by helping the target, by helping the friend that is being bullied online. And the last way you can spread kindness online is by taking responsibility. Taking responsibility. Yes, it is up for us all. It is up for us all. Taking responsibility. Yes, yes. It is up to all of us together. It's up for all of us together as an online community to keep the internet great. If you keep the internet great, believe me, you and I, everyone will really enjoy this internet we have been talking about all this while. So we need to keep the internet great. Spreading these 5 ways, by undergoing these 5 ways of spreading kindness online. And this brings us to the end of the fourth principle of becoming an internet hero. Once again, I congratulate each and every one of us that are in this training. We've come to the end of the fourth principle of becoming an internet hero. And let's now look to the fifth principle, which is the last principle of becoming an internet hero. And here, the last principle says, be brave. When in doubt, talk it out. Be brave. When in doubt, talk it out. One lesson that applies to anyone and all encounters of the digital kind, when you come across something questionable, You should feel comfortable talking about it with a trusted adult like a partner or like a parent or teacher or principal. Talk it out with them. And now let's now discuss tips for when it's appropriate to ask an adult for help. So the teachers are meant to help the kids understand that asking an adult is a brave act of them. Yes, it's a brave act. When the students ask an adult, the internet can be a confusing place. Yes, it can be a confusing place. But the more you know and the more people on your side, the more powerful you will be. So it is a brave and a very appropriate thing to do tell a trusted adult if you see anything online that makes you feel icky, itchy. Together we can defeat the bad guys. So here are our tips for being brave and talking about issues online. And the first one here says, the first tip says, say something. The fourth tip says, say something. If you come across something that makes you feel uncomfortable or worse, report it. Be brave and talk to someone you trust who can help, including a teacher, the principal, or comfortable. And the second tip says, talk it out. Talk it out. Talk it out. Asking for help when you are not sure, but with boldness. And the third tip here states, report and or block inappropriate content. Reporting can help the people involved, their community, and the platform themselves. If you use the tools to block or report, so whenever we see those things, we are meant to report it or block inappropriate content. And the fourth tips here states, get proof. Get proof. Before blocking or reporting inappropriate content, it's always wise, yes, it is always wise to take a screenshot so that you have a record of the situation. Yes, so that you have a record of the situation. That's why the first tips here states get proof. And lastly, tips is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Show a trusted adult. Show it to a trusted adult. Afraid to show a trusted adult because there's no need for you to be on. Okay, now the teachers are meant to test the students on how much of the hero training they have observed by asking them these few questions. By asking them these few questions to know how much yes they have observed. What do you do? The teachers are meant to ask these questions to the students, to the students. What do you do if you get a chat from someone with whom you aren't familiar with? Like this message here says, I saw you in math class today. You are cute. What is your address? I can come over to hang out. What can the student do if they see some message like this? Well, to me, I would say there's nothing wrong or right in the activity. It's a student panel to see what they learned and come up with their own creative responses. So if students don't know what to do, asking a trusted adult is always an option. When they come across a message like this, asking a trusted adult is always an option if they don't know what to do. Because to me, there's nothing wrong with this message. Also, there's nothing right with this message. So whenever the student finds it difficult to create responses, they should go and meet a trusted adult for help. With doing so, that makes shows that they are brave. And being brave is also an opportunity that indicates that they are an internet hero. Let's get down. What do you do? The teachers are meant to also ask the students what they do if they accidentally download a virus onto their computer. How can they respond? Yes, how can they respond if they download a virus into their computer? What should they do? What can they do if they download a virus onto their computer? Well, the student is also an option. Yes, it's also an option for them. It's also an option for them to meet a trusted adult if they don't know what to do. If they don't know how they can respond to something like this, it's also an option for them to meet a trusted adult. Let's take this question again. What do you do? Remember, we said earlier, the teachers are meant to ask the students these questions. What do you do when a student posts a group photo in a public account and you hate the way you look in it? Would you report that photo or not? How can you respond? How can you respond to such a thing? How can you respond when you find yourself in a photo and the way you are looking is not good to you? Will you go and report the photo or not? How can you respond to it? So these are the few questions the teachers are meant to ask the students whenever they get back to their school. Let's continue. Wow. And this has bring us to the end of today's training. The last principle of becoming an internet hero. And I want to say a very big congratulations to you all whom have stayed till this end. And it's a great honor. I would like to say that you all are internet hero. You have passed the exam of becoming an internet hero if you have followed these 5 principles or these 5 pillars of becoming an internet hero. Congratulations to you all. So then let's now recap to what we have been saying all this while. Let's now recap let's now recap to what we have learned today about being an internet hero. I remember we said being an internet hero, one must undergo 5 principles. And we said that number one principle what someone can undergo before becoming an internet hero is that number one is that he or she must be smart. Yes, he or she must be smart. We said that he or she must be alert. Remember, we said he or she must be smart. He or she must share with care. We need to be always mindful of the kind of information, kind of things we share online, and always don't fall for fake. We need to be alert always. Don't fall for fake. And the third principle we discussed about being strong, secure your secrets. Being strong, secure your secrets. And when securing your secrets, the teachers are meant to remind the student also on how to creating a strong password. And the fourth principle, which we discussed on becoming an internet hero, here states, be kind. It's good to be kind. So we need to be kind. If truly you want to become an internet hero, you need to be kind on the internet. And lastly, we discussed about being brave. Yes, be brave. If in doubt, talk it out. And with these 5 principles, I'm sure you all are an internet hero. Thank you once again for being part of this awesome and wonderful training. May God bless you. So in case you have any question, you have something to say, you should try and get in touch with Bukola for any question or anything, any solution. Thank you once again, and God bless you. I still remain my humble self, Stephen Chimoba, the lead coach at Code 14. Thank you.